Hi, my name is Marissa Cohen. I'm an award-winning speaker, an 8-time best-selling author, an award-winning podcast host, and I'm the founder of the Healing from Emotional Abuse philosophy as well as Empowered Voices Collective. So what brought me here is that when I was in college, it was my superpower to find every toxic person on my campus and date them. And in doing that, I fell for a lot of different traps and for a lot of different masks with the same behaviors, the same red flags, the same patterns, but nobody talked about this yet. Nobody had any conversations. No one made notice of these behavior patterns and how toxic they are and how they set students up for failure in future relationships. So years passed, I dated all kinds of weirdos and abusers and huge red flags. And I finally realized that there was a pattern that I was falling into. And when I did that, I started talking to more people, friends of mine who had had similar experiences, who had had abusive relationships or sexual trauma from strangers or partners or friends or acquaintances. And I realized how common it was and how important it is for people to start talking about this, because until I was validated by the people in my world, I didn't realize how much of a problem, how persistent of an issue this was. So I started off by volunteering at our local shelter. And then I was inspired to write a book that featured 17 of my own stories and 19 other survivors' stories. And from there, everything just grew. And I knew that I had to go to college and talk to students about these red flags, about these behavior patterns, about toxic relationships and how to identify them, how to find them, how to understand and recognize them so they can make more informed decisions and healthier choices. In the last 4.5 years, I visited hundreds of campuses and spoke to over 50,000 students about the dangers of toxic relationships and abusive relationships, how to be a healthy partner, how to find healthy partners, communication skills, bystander intervention, and situational awareness for when you're on and off campus. And basically just tried to restructure the conversation so consent isn't scary. Saying no isn't going to get you hurt or make you look bad. It's going to keep you in a safe spot. It's going to encourage you and your confidence to grow as a person and be more firm about what you want. So this grant would be incredibly helpful to me to be able to support smaller schools that don't have the budgets to bring me in, right? I can use this to supplement travel. And on top of that, I could also use this money to make sure that every student that I see gets a book about how to make college dating healthy. My newest book is called College Dating Made Healthy, and it's a tip book for all college students, really all people, but it's specific to college students about the red flags to look for. So they are only in relationships that have communication, trust, and respect. And they are partners that exude communication skills, trust, and respect. I would love to partner with PayPal and Global Citizens to create a world and a community where people are kinder to each other, more supportive of each other, in healthy relationships, communicating with and respecting each other, and build a foundation for what the baseline standard should be for relationships, which is nothing short of incredibly healthy, communicative, respectful, and honest and trustworthy. Thank you so much for your consideration, and I really look forward to partnering with you.